Hey guys, real quick admin note about this video. I was really in a rush for the track day and I didn't really have a lot of time to edit and film sequentially the way I wanted to. A lot of these fixes that I did to the car I really wasn't intending to do at this time, but because I had to get the car ready and there were so many problems at the same time, I just went ahead and did them, and I did my best to film, but I was really pressed against the clock. So with that being said, nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoy this video, so stay tuned guys. All right, so what you guys are looking at right now is an idle air control valve. It does exactly as the name implies, and I'm cycling the key because that spring-loaded plunger is supposed to move. And clearly it's not, so that sucks. And this is where all my problems really started. So here's the brand new one that I ordered. And you can hear and you can see it how it moves. That moves the throttle plate open at idle, and it allows you to control your idle speed when you first start the car. What I was saying is that we as in me, whatever, you know what? Because we're coming on this journey together, so whatever, no big deal. So what we're gonna do is that we are going to replace the water pump, replace the timing belt, replace the balance shaft timing belt. I've already inspected the front. The old water pump is off. I'm prepping them now. I'm cleaning up the face of the block. So that is what it is. So then at this point, what we're going to do is replace the fuel pump that's in the tank now. It should be the stock fuel pump. I think the stock fuel pump on Evo 9s is 215 pounds per hour. And I bought a 255. And then completely eliminate all of that because I think it sounded like maybe it wasn't getting enough fuel. I'm not sure. As long as I've done this, I still don't say I'm an expert in everything that I do, which is fine. I'm human, right? So aside from all that, once I get all those done, I'm gonna try and get that done tonight. As you can see behind me, kinda the sun's starting to go down, so I'm starting to lose a little bit of light. I'll work as long as I can tonight, and then if the car still doesn't run right, my buddy's gonna try and help me out and see if I can get into a tuner by the end of the week. I really hope it is. I'm getting stressed out, but it's okay. You know, things happen. You know, this is all part of learning and all part of building. This is part of the car community that not everybody is a fan of, and I want to show you guys through my journey of how I'm going to be ended up dealing with this kind of stuff. So, through all the new YouTube learning and the new camera that I'm shooting on now. Shout out to Sony. ZV-1 is pretty dope. We'll figure it out. So yeah, I want to try and get you guys to see more inside there. So I'm going to show you what I have done. But like I said, I am against the clock. So I'll show you what I can and do what I can and show you everything that I've done thus far. So like I was saying, so we got the front timing covers off. We got the timing belt off. Down, up, and through here. It's a mess, and there's no denying that. So we are going to try and clean up all of these gasket surfaces. You can see up in there, that's where the water pump actually mounts, and right there, you see a little neck? That's where the new O-ring goes. But all this black crud, yep, that's from belt wear, okay? So even though this belt does look pretty good, there's not a lot of oily residue. It's all just kind of like this really fine black powder. So it's like this really fine black powder. Let's see if I can. Here we go. If you ever been to a drift event or to a racetrack, you see this like little black dust from tires. It's basically the same stuff. So as the pumps wear and the engine vibrates and moves back and forth and things expand and contract, things will inevitably touch. And you'll get that wear, which is no big deal. It's what the engine was designed to do anyway. So enough talking. Let me get back to it. Okay, so it's the next day, and I went and got the parts I needed. It started to get a little bit too dark after I came back from getting the parts I needed, which is just the tensioner, the new tensioner. Let me show you guys here. Oh, got a rag in my hand. All right, so this is a new tensioner. I'm gonna put that on. I need to run to the store again. They didn't have the idler pulley, so I'm gonna have to go pick that up, but that's all right because I'm going in that area anyway. Oh, sorry, hang on, the camera's a little creepy. Anyway, right now what I'm doing is replacing the fuel pump. It's super simple. All you gotta do is pull the fuel pump out the back of the car. It's on the driver's side in the U.S. Passenger side if you're a right-hand drive car. But anyway, rear seat, it's 4 screws, and then the cover that holds down the fuel pump is sitting upside down, and then this piece right here is sits on here kind of like so. And if you look down here, you see these clips. So you just, I gently used my metal hose pick, pried it up, and then use it to remove the fuel pump. So I'm replacing it with a Walbro 255. I think from the factory this is a 215, so it's really not that. It's a lot of fuel, but it's not so much more fuel that the stock system can't handle it. I did notice there is some debris and crud down in there, but again, nothing enough to upset the car the way it is. It's looking more and more likely that it's the tune file, so I'm gonna beg and plead, lie, cheat, steal, all the things. I'm not gonna lie, cheat, steal. That's wrong. It's morally wrong, and I would never do that. Never condone that. Anyway, I'm gonna ask some buddies, see if they can hook me up with an emergency dyno session or something to get the car set back to a running state. I gotta finish putting it back together now, but it's really not that big a deal to finish. I'll be finished up this afternoon, but I have some errands I gotta run anyway. So hopefully tomorrow, pending any issues, I'm gonna try and get into a dyno, because it's really important to me that I get this car situated in time for the track. Because I love going to the track, I love racing, I love this car, and I'm not gonna give up on this car. I'm sure it's something super simple. And if you're an Evo expert, hey, comment down below, man, and let me know, or gal, or they, and let me know how I'm doing. If I'm on the right path of troubleshooting this car, am I doing the right thing? If there's anything you would have tried differently, let me know. I'm all about learning, and I'm all about teaching as well. So, help me out, I guess.
Nothing ever tries to change, even if I want to realign. 'Cause I've been sitting here, same old ways, taking off without the same mistake.